In the shadow of advancing technology, economic landscapes morph into desolate terrains. The next decade unfolds as a dystopian saga, marked by tumultuous shifts and unsettling disparities. Advanced AI-driven technologies cripple traditional job markets, rendering millions obsolete. Factories echo with the hum of machines, their relentless efficiency casting long shadows over the unemployed masses. A once thriving labor force dwindles, replaced by a silent army of machines. As automation accelerates, a new elite emerges, controlling the keys to the technological kingdom. The wealth gap widens into an unbridgeable abyss. The privileged few reside in towering enclaves, surrounded by opulence, while the disenfranchised majority languish in decaying urban centers, reminiscent of a bygone era's grandeur. Decentralized currencies, once heralded as liberators, become instruments of oppression. Governments, desperate to control and tax, deploy advanced blockchain tracking systems. Cryptocurrencies morph from symbols of freedom to shackles of surveillance as the dystopian reality of financial autonomy unravels. Environmental crises wreak havoc on economies. Governments impose exorbitant climate catastrophe taxes to fund desperate attempts at planetary salvation. Citizens bear the burden, their pockets drained to stave off ecological collapse. Survival becomes a luxury accessible only to the wealthiest echelons. Megacorporations evolve into de facto governing bodies, amassing power that rivals or surpasses that of nations. Corporate interests dictate policies, rendering traditional governments mere puppets in the theater of economic control. The dystopian vision crystallizes as citizens navigate a world where corporate logos overshadow national flags. Physical currencies fade into relics of the past as economies transition into virtual realms. The impoverished struggle to adapt to a digital economy, grappling with a reality where wealth exists solely in the form of intangible code. The line between the tangible and the virtual blurs as reality itself becomes a subjective concept. Scarce resources spark conflicts that engulf nations. Water, once abundant, becomes a coveted commodity. Wars erupt over arable land, minerals, and energy sources. Borders become battlegrounds, and the haves fortify their resource-rich domains against the desperate masses clamoring for survival. In the pursuit of control, surveillance reaches unprecedented heights. Every move, every transaction, every thought is monitored. Privacy becomes a myth, and dissent is swiftly quashed. A pervasive sense of unease permeates society as citizens navigate a world where Big Brother is not just watching but shaping destinies. In the gloom of this dystopian economic tapestry, the once optimistic dreams of progress unravel into a nightmarish reality. A cautionary tale for the AI-driven video software, capturing the eerie visual intricacies of a world teetering on the precipice of economic desolation.